Today we'll see the Mexican Grand Prix, and it's going to be the first time we're going to be driving a fully, completely upgraded car. We thought we were going to get it last episode, but we didn't quite manage it, and we've now finally got that last ultimate engine power upgrade, and it is for Mexico, a very good straight line speed circuit. It's going to come in very, very handy. Fantastic race last time out, probably one of the best races of the season, certainly one of the best results of the season for myself, but we need to keep the pressure on. We're still in the hunt for the constructors, and technically the drivers, but we'll run through the permutations. But Albon will probably win the Drivers' Championship, possibly even today. But the constructors, though, is absolutely still on. Let's get into it. Now, to be fair, we probably may as well buy, as we've got the money, we may as well buy this now, I suppose. 2.5 mil. Might end up regretting that. More rain. I don't really want rain. At the end of the race this time. What's going on with the weather the last few races? Okay, so it's going to be completely dry quali. Dry race until the last few laps. Very, very interesting. Looks like it'll be light rain, though, so it'll be intermediate tyres. Let's have a look how all the upgrades are done. Ah, look at that. Lovely. Now, interestingly, McLaren and Ferrari both had reasonable upgrades. Mercedes have stood still after their huge upgrade package last race. Red Bull have had another upgrade as well. So, McLaren should be more competitive now. But that's it. I'm surprised we didn't go to 1,000, actually. Let's do it, guys. Qualifying for the Mexican Grand Prix with finally a car that's got all the upgrades on. Pretty dominant now. In fact, the most dominant I've ever been. I don't know, it looked pretty good in Silverstone, to be fair, but other than that, most dominant I've been. Let's go. Oh, someone's a pit exit. Alfa Romeo. Might never get in our way. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that was close. I tried to steal some slipstream and he slammed on the brakes. That was close. I'm not sure about going over this curb. It's just a little bit slippy off track. Solid lap so far. Let's keep it up. Very nice lap so far. Very, very solid. Come on, let's finish this one. That was a very, very solid bank up. Been qualifying much better recently. We'll go for a second lap, but 13.7 puts us pole at the moment, but only with a Haas to compare to. Wow. This is the problem, man. I mean, we have got the best car. So, like, it's not like we've got the worst car and we're putting on pole per half a second. I do think the AI is a touch too low, though. But 5 clicks low was bang on last time. That's all we can go on. Our champion-elect has smashed it P2. Oh, by some way as well. Look at that. Okay, this isn't necessarily a done deal then. I reckon if I could find a 10th or two, make it 2. If I can find 2 tenths, I think I've got pole. Just find 2 tenths, and I reckon pole's ours. We'll slide on the exit, a bit of time on the brakes though. Ah, fine, back off. Oh, so deep. Ah, rear tyres overheated on me. Rear tyres overheated on me. Big snap oversteer there at high speed. Didn't want to risk bidding it, so just backed off. Ah, right. On pole still. I feel like I'm not under pressure enough to need to push, which is a bit annoying. I need to just dig deep in this final lap. I feel like it's over and it's not over. Yeah, 2.5 tenths. I mean, to be fair, he's done a decent lap. I'd be a little bit surprised if he can find 2.5 tenths, but it's not impossible. That's why I said another 2 tenths, and I think it's GG's. I think Gaz doesn't try to overtake me on the straight. Hopefully he doesn't. If I had cleaner exits, surely he's too far away for me to get me on the straight. Please don't tell me he can catch me. I'm a bit slower in a straight. He is catching me. Please don't send on me, Gasly. Not an ideal way to start the lap, that. Very worried about Gasly. 2 tenths down. What? A little gentle with the steering inputs there to make sure we didn't overheat the tyres. Probably got a 10th of final sector, to be fair. Not quite. I'm still on pole for now. Verstappen's taking P2. I think I might be okay. I think I might have got away with that. That was our banker lap that gave us pole. It was a good one. There was another couple of tenths in it, but we didn't need it in the end. We got pole position again. Let's go. That's 2 poles in a row.
It's time to remind ourselves.
2 tenths. Definitely had the AI a little bit too low, but as I said, we've had the AI too high for most of the season. Our teammate puts it only P7. I think he must have a very worn engine in, to be honest. because he has got the best car now. I'm not even going to say on paper. He's got every single upgrade. He shouldn't be P7. He shouldn't be 3/10 off the best AI car. Albon down in 4th. If he finishes 4th, it won't be mathematically, providing I win and get fastest lap, it won't be mathematically over today. But it'll be all but, because he'll only need like 10 points then after that. So I need Albon to have a little whoopsie here at some point, I think, for us to stay in the championship hunt. But we put it on poll, guys. We'll up the AI difficulty for the race. It's whether it's 1 click or 2 clicks, really, in the race. We'll let the RNG wheel decide, 1 click or 2 clicks. But pole position is, guys, feels a little bit hollow when the AI is a bit low. But as I said, we've had it a lot of times this season where the AI has been vastly too high, like a second too quick or something silly. So, you know, I'm not... It swings and roundabouts, really. That's the 2 options. 103 or 104. 104 is probably a touch high. 103 is probably about right. The wheel absolutely hates us. It absolutely... We're going for 104. Okay. I suppose that makes up for being a bit low in quali. That is quite high, though. That is quite high. 104 AI it is then for the race, guys. This is not going to be easy. We've got that rain coming at the end as well, don't forget. That could make things very challenging. The AI tends to be very good in changeable conditions. So if it does get a little bit greasy, a little bit wet towards the end, we could be in trouble. But right, any penalties? Are we done for us? We're pole. Verstappen should be P2. He still is. It should be then Ferrari and then Albon. I can't remember which Ferrari it was. Norris? Maybe? Norris and Albon? Yeah, okay. Leclerc and Albon. Then Norris. Then Perez. Then our teammate. Has our teammate got a penalty? He has. I was kind of expecting that. We haven't got any durability upgrades. Well, we're fighting for the constructors, guys. We're only 3 or 4 points ahead of Ferrari. If we can win this race... Unless Ferrari get a P2 and P3, it won't matter. But if we don't win the race, and our teammate can't make it back into the points, we could be in trouble. Now, okay, the game suggested medium to hard, so it won't be an easy medium to soft. We can do medium to soft. So medium to soft would be the strategy. But unfortunately, out comes the RNG wheel. I don't want hards. Either mediums or softs are fine. Not hards. Please not hards. We're okay, and it's going to be mediums. That's a nice choice. It may have put AI quite high for us, but it's given us a nice choice of tyre at least. Medium tyres for the start, and then we'll probably end up going softs. Generally, the game overestimates tyre wear for the player, so I'd probably go as early as I can. It'll go about then. It's given us what it thinks is 8.2 laps spare fuel. How have they got this wrong, man? Who tests this game and goes... Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, we will take out a little bit, as we tend to do. Generally speaking, if you ignore the difference between the amount of laps, which is 36, and the amount of laps it thinks it'll do, which is 43, if you ignore that and just take out about half a lap of fuel, you're generally okay. Just don't risk much more than that, because it is risky beyond that point. But about half a lap out, you're generally all right. So that's what we'll do. I'm coming a bit hot there. Got a bit scared, but that's fine. Only lost 30 centimetres. Come on, then. Ferrari are our rivals in the constructors. Albon is the driver's champion-elect, I'll just say it. Everyone behind us, most people are behind us on softs. We're on mediums. It's not going to be easy. If we maintain the lead after turn 1, we've had a hell of a start. Come on, let's do it. I think we had a bit of wheel spin directly off the line there. That's not what we needed. Even Albon's going to come through on us. Okay. Can we get back to the inside, maybe? Oh, hit from behind a little bit. And then from in front. Let's try to stay alongside the Ferrari. Still way up to P2. Back up to P2. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Clerks all over us, though. I think we'll be okay. We're not that slow in a straight line. We're a little bit slow, but not enough to... for him to realistically get us. Okay, P2 in the end. That's not too bad. Bit of hustle bustle in turn 1. That's not a bad start. Oh, Verstappen already sliding. He tends to slide quite a bit. We saw him spin in Monza, of course. Ooh, that was not good through there. He's getting away a little bit at the moment, but that's okay. He's on the better tyres. Should come back to us. We have gone 2 clicks higher on the AI, though, so need a good lap here, though, to try and get anywhere near him. Got a bit of a gap behind now to not have to defend with. Could do with staying in DRS range of Verstappen, really. Otherwise, we're going to be a sitting duck in the straight. This phase of the race. Albon gets up to P3. Tell you what, we got surprisingly good pace. We're a little bit quicker than Verstappen that last lap. That's surprising. It's going to be very marginal whether we can get DRS. We've got surprisingly good pace, though, I will say, on these medium tyres. Oh, the curb pulled me a little bit. I got a bit scared. We do get DRS for now. It's the main straight I want it on, though. We need a good final set. They're pretty good through here. Good lap. Is it enough? I think it might be. Can't remember where the detection point is. We've already gone through it. It should be enough. I think we're going to get it. Another new fast lap of the race, and we do get DRS. Is that enough to stick us with him? Let's hope the cars behind start battling. Trying to recharge DRS a little bit now because we rinsed it. Trying to stick with Max. Right, we're a few tenths closer. I'm happy to sit behind Max for now, though. I'm not going to try and attack him. He's had a few mistakes in the middle sector, though. I think realistically, from now on, Albon, I don't think, unless he gets very lucky, is going to have any drama. So I reckon it's an engine failure. If we want to stay in this driver championship, it's an engine failure for Verstappen. No, sorry, for Albon. His tyres are starting to go off already a little bit, I think. Stops to wear quite quickly. Do I want to get past him and try and run away, or do I sit behind for a little bit longer? We're close enough to overtaking down the main straight. Very late there to try and make something happen. I am going to sit behind still because it'd be a big old Sem. We'll get nice and close to him next lap. Nice and close. He gets the slightly better exit as they always seem to do, and he'll have good straight line speed as well. Surely DRS is going to be enough for us to overcome that. Lots of DRS being burnt. Oh, barely. Look at it. Their straight line speed is a joke. Oh, Max. You ran so deep. That's going to allow Albon to catch.
Nice work, mate.
You ran so deep in there. I didn't have an abundance of pace over him. I was a bit quicker, but not massively so. Hence, he's able to stay in DRS range there. Good final set. Let's try and get him out of it. What do we do? Thing is, they're so quick in a straight line. Look at it. Look at the amount he gains. We struggle to get anywhere near that. Outrageous. Oh, deep in there. You get another dose of DRS here. Oh, he's right on a second as I cross the line there. Is that enough? Does he get DRS? We'll find out because it'll be rapid and straight if he does. He might have done. I think his ring just opened, did it? Oh, why have I done that? Right at a crucial moment. Might still be able to do it. Yeah, it's gonna be enough. No DRS for him. Still managed it. Okay. All right. Let's just put away. AI 104 could be fast in the rain. Yeah, they absolutely could. Yeah. This race is not going to be easy.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Okay,
that means for 15 minutes. The reason I wanted to get clear a little bit is because, of course, they're going to box and undercut me. They're going to go to, I assume they'll go mediums. Maybe they'll go hards. Soft to hard. We'll see. Oh, come on. I'm not driving very cleanly right now. It's hard to maintain concentration when you're this far in the lead at the moment. Not that far, but it's looking good. Getting the second lap, so it's kind of like almost chilling. So 3.2 seconds now over Max. It was crucial to get that DRS early, I think. I think without that, we'd have possibly even still been behind him now, you know. We are going to do 13 laps on these tyres. That's the plan. We're going to box on lap 23. That's 13 laps from now.
Okay, David's in the pit lane. David in the pits.
Our teammate being in the pits is not a bad thing, because hopefully that'll put him out of traffic. That's because he's got good pace. He just needs to get as little traffic as possible, and he'll get a good result. All right, where do the other leaders come out? Not in traffic at all. Totally clear air. Perfect strategy for them. They'll undercut Max, though. Will this give Albon the lead? It could do. See when Max comes out. Will it be behind Albon? Will it be behind the Ferrari even? Or will it be ahead of both of them? Look like behind both of them. Oh, it's going to be in the middle. In the middle. Do side by side with the Ferrari. That could let Albon get away. They are going to be side by side. Is that going to let Albon get away? No, they didn't cross each other too much time. I think Albon will still be with them. Either way, though, at the moment, I mean, it's not at the moment, but if you assume everyone's going to pit one more time, which is not guaranteed, there's 4 different teams in the top 4. And with us winning the race, that's massively helpful for the constructors. Massively helpful. Who am I racing? Brilliant. Very, very insightful. I mean, we know it's Max and co, but I wanted to see what it said. I'm losing half a second lap or so with a reasonable lap, which is not too bad, to be fair, because we'll be on much quicker tyres at the end, of course. They're about to hit traffic anyway, so we're probably looking okay in this race. Albon did manage to get past the AlphaTauri, so did Leclerc. Verstappen did not, but now Albon's all over an Alpine. Now, Alpines are rapid in the straight. Looks like he's side by side with them. Oh, surely that was contact. That looked a bit ropey. Are they? The McLaren's also quick in a straight. Oh, no, it's fine. He did lose some time there for sure, but he has pushed the Alpine out of DRS range. Yeah, it doesn't really matter whether he's second or fourth. It's all about if he has drama and gets some wing damage or something. That's when it matters. Yellow flag, hold on. What was that? He has gone off. He has bowled it, but I don't think by enough. I think he'll recover quick enough. There was no one there to hit, unfortunately. It's just cost him 2 positions is all it cost him. Oh, Albon is trying to bottle this championship, isn't he? Oh, God. Was he laughing at Albon? Almost had a spin of my own. Oh, too much curb, got a warning and locked up and went deep. That was an Albon, that was. Did an Albon. I'm chilling too much is the problem. I'm not concentrating fully. One of those blocks seems a little bit early. Very close to getting a second warning. Okay, now it's saying 10. We can go another 10 minutes. We can't go another 15. My worry is, of course, is if the rain does come, if it doesn't get wet very quickly, if it just takes, you know, another 5 or 10 laps to get wet, then our tyres will be destroyed. If I box this lap, I can come out ahead of Leclerc, have fresh tyres, not have to worry about the rain. Oh my God, am I all right? What am I doing? Throw in. I think we box this lap, guys. We may as well. It's a free pit stop. We may as well give ourselves nice fresh tyres for the rain. Hards will be potentially slower than them, and it's a risk. Mediums is risky. If it never quite gets wet enough for inters, I'll have to box again for another set of dries. So I'm gonna try and stay out. I'm just gonna push and see if I can match his pace, because if I can keep it about 24 seconds, it doesn't matter. I've got enough pace to get a free pit stop over them, so I may as well just box for softs wherever I think I can. Don't seem to be losing too much to Leclerc. So 24 seconds. We're matching his pace right now. We're matching his pace. Exactly what we needed. Obviously, even if we end up coming out just behind him, we're on fresh softs. We should be able to get it back, but I obviously don't want to risk being behind him. I want to make sure I come out comfortably ahead of him, which I should be able to do. Don't seem to be losing much at the moment. Schumacher, get out of the way for the middle sector, please. Please, Schumacher. No. Surely he'll let me go on this next little straight. There he goes. I think. What's he doing? Oh my God. Okay, box this lap. Box this lap. This should be the safe strat. We should be able to come out back in the lead. Hopefully we come back out in the lead. It could be close. Go back pit stop now, please, guys. Come on. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 2.3 second stop. Where's Charlie's on the pit exit now, on the start finish straight now. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're okay. Lovely. Lovely. And now we've got fresher, faster tyres than him. And instead of 2.5 second gap. You love to see it. And now we just wait for the rain. We just get the gap as big as we possibly can now. In preparation for the AI probably being quite quick in the wet conditions. And that should be the race win is ours. Only 5 minutes now. Okay. That's fine. Just pull the gap as big as we can. Get fastest lap in the bag. And go for the instant at the end. Very close strat limits. Trying to push without getting a warning. I don't really want a warning. Make it a bit more risky towards the end to get a 3 second time penalty, although we are leading by more than that. Should be fast lap. Should be GG's. Should be GG's. Perfect amount of ERS. 15-0. Don't mind if I do. 5 seconds to Leclerc now. Unless something weird happens, this should be it. I've done everything I can. Fastest lap. Race win. Not that it's done yet, but Albon's still P4 though, so he's looking very good for the championship. If finishes there, we still need a little engine failure for him at the end. That'd be lovely. Back up to 6 seconds. That's cool. Yeah, he reckons P8 for you. He just got past that Mercedes. Seems to have a good pace now. He's been in a bit of clear air. Spicy time. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Still no rain. Betting it any second now, though. Once again, we meet Schumacher just about, probably about a second and a half away, maybe 2 seconds away before the DRS zone. Similar sort of thing to on our own lap. Should be a bit quicker now, though. That's rain. That's rain. Look at the halo. That's now raining. That's actually raining quite hard. There's a yellow flag. Oh, it's Schumacher retiring. Schumacher's engine's just blown up right in front of me.
Okay, clear.
Would that be a safety car? If that is a safety car, do we go inters? Because if we get a second yellow flag on the track now, probably will be a safety car. And it's starting to rain though. Let's look after the car. 7.5 seconds to Charles as it starts to rain. The slippier it gets, he'll start to gain on me. The AI again are very good in these changeable conditions. But we aren't going to get a safety car, which is probably good for me. Although, if I want Albon to, if I want any chance of the Drivers' Championship, I probably need some drama. We may never get to intermediate tyres, which is why I didn't want to box too early for the softs. fuel? Good question. 2.4 laps, that should be fine. 0.70. Charles starting to match me now. 17.5. Not losing much. Probably losing about a second a lap. Not too bad. Good conditions. Maybe a little bit more, but not much more. My teammate's still got an outside chance here of like P5. DRS has been disabled, which means the game thinks it's possibly Inters, but that seems very early. Might trust you guys more than myself over this one after Singapore. It's actually getting a gap up to Charles as well. Only box if other people put Inters. Yeah, it's a good shout. Which, even if we lose 5 seconds. Okay, Piastri's out. That looks like a crash somewhere. It's just ahead of us. No, it's not a crash. It's just an engine failure. It's just a weird place to pull over. It's definitely feeling worse, but it's okay. It's not dangerous. Our setup's stable enough that I'm not worried. For now, that's not to say we're not going to bin it. I feel alright.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Okay, my engine's telling me to box. I'm not going to. I follow what my engineer said in Singapore 2-player career. It was bad. We've got a 10.5 second gap.
Coffee.
I'm not going to do it. Right, do they all box behind? Actually, no one's boxed yet. None of the AI boxed. Looks like Charles is boxing. Yeah, Charles in. Oh, is he? No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, our teammate. Hold on. Oh, our teammate's not boxed. The others have. Our teammate's up to 5th. Very interesting. Now, the thing is, unlike the transition between Inters and Wets, slicks to Inters can be a much bigger difference. It can be like, 5+ seconds per lap. Okay, ticked him in. Stroll not. That's maybe because they're both Williams. Yeah, everyone else did. I'm pretty sure we'll box next lap. I think everyone behind will box. It means our teammates missed out, unfortunately. I was pretty certain that last lap was right allowed to box, but I didn't want to risk it.
Check your MFD for a new
Shut up.
strategy.
Okay, definitely should have boxed last lap. We should be okay. I don't think we'll lose 10 seconds on this lap. Got Lando Norris in Russia now. Should be fine. It's such a big gap. Or Wets, absolutely not. Russell doesn't take out Albon, unfortunately.
That was a fantastic stop.
There's our teammate. Yeah, our teammate lost a load. If our teammate actually took Inters a lap earlier,
Look after these tyres now.
he'd have been potential to get P5. Looks like we can get P7. It stands. Still not bad from like 17th, wherever he was, but could have been worse. Yeah, looks like we lost about 5 seconds or so to Charles. It's not too bad. Now, what I was worried about in Singapore, and the reason I took the risk, it didn't pay off, was because I didn't want him to be able to be closing up on me and me to be slow in the intermediate conditions. If the clerk can catch me now, I may regret boxing this late, but if he doesn't catch me, it doesn't matter. He hasn't got long. He's only got 3 laps, including this one. Is Albon going to catch the clerk? And will they have some drama? Albon retires. It'll be absolutely huge, but it's looking like right now he might just get P2 instead. He's definitely not quicker, and there's potential for him to take himself out because he's so much quicker. I don't know when Leclerc's slow, but because he's so slow, it's a possibility that Albon might take himself out on him. It's unlikely, not impossible. Well, Albon trying to attack Leclerc, and if he does, will he have some drama? Albon, currently our champion-elect, massive lead in the Drivers' Championship. We won't be mathematically out of it today with this win. Everybody else will be, I think. I think Leclerc's gone deep and accidentally let him through. I think there was the opposite drama there, I think. That's exactly what's happened. Exact opposite. That's the exact opposite of what we needed, guys. God's sake. Well, Albon's going to finish P2 then, but it will be only us that can stop him from winning it. And that will now requires basically him to not finish a race for the rest of the season after this one. We always knew it was unlikely that we were going to be able to take the Drivers' Championship off him after his ridiculously consistent season. And there it is, guys. Well, not quite, but I was tempted to try to do a drift, but it was too risky. I didn't want to risk it. There's the win. Let's go. Always bad to come at it when it's been known for a while. But we take it. 2 in a row, 3rd of the season. Pole position, race win. That's 2 poles, 2 wins in a row. The car is really coming to our favour right now. Ended up dominating that, helped with the strategy. At good pace as well. Oh, Albon does win the championship. Okay, I've got the maths wrong, it turns out. Oh, well, there you go. Albon does win the championship. As I said, it was always a massively uphill battle anyway. Wouldn't surprise me if that P2 just about gave him it and P3 wouldn't have given it. But, we still needed to DNF the last 2 races, which was never going to happen. And there it is, guys. Nice dominant win. Our teammate gets P7 for P17 as well. Really good result from him, to be fair. We score 32 points as a team. McLaren scores 26 points as a team. And then Ferrari score 17 as a team. So we outscore them quite handsomely, actually, in the end. Let's have a look. So there's now... It's not right. I was right. I was right. The game's wrong. The game does not factor in sprint races, it turns out. There is a sprint race in Brazil. If there was no sprint race, there'd only be 52 points available. The game's got it right. There's a sprint race. There's 8 points available in the sprint race. Another bug we found, guys. The game just gave Albon the championship. He's not won it yet. In fact, even Leclerc... No, Leclerc, purely because of countback. Leclerc could match him. If Albon scores no more points, Leclerc wins everything. He would have the same points as him, but on countback, Albon would still win. RG Racing do take the championship lead as well with the constructors. Only 11 points to Ferrari, though, not a massive lead. So that's going to go down to the wire, I think. 48 points over McLaren now. It's looking very good over McLaren with just 2 race weekends to go. 1 sprint as well. 3 races total. And all to play for with Ferrari. But if we keep driving like we drove today and the last race, it should be easy. Should be easy. Anyway, guys, I'm happy with that race. Not the most dramatic of races. We needed a bit more drama in that one, to be honest. But despite increasing AI by 2 clicks in the race, it still wasn't enough. In the previous race in Japan, we were 5 clicks lower than the Grand Prix mode AI, and it seemed about right. This one went 5 clicks lower. It was far too low. 3 clicks lower in the race, still a bit too low, to be honest. But we have got the best car, you know. Let's not forget that. I've got quite a dominant car now. It's not like I've got a car that's, you know, a bit better and I'm dominating the race, or even not as quick. I've also got nice fresh engines, so I should be dominating the races, but that was still probably a little bit too easy today. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. We've got 2 more to go. Drivers' Championship not over quite yet. Probably will be decided next race. Constructors, though, let's keep scoring the points. It should go down to Brazil. Catch you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.